Okay folks, I have one more combination to share with you in celebration of the finally here release of all of my belly dance instructional DVDs to a digital streaming format on my Teachable Studio. I am flying into the 21st century nice and slow. So I've got one more combination for you today. This one is from my Urban Gypsy Folkloric Combinations DVD. This is the only DVD I have that doesn't actually teach a straight up choreography, but rather it teaches combinations that are in the Urban Gypsy Ghawazi style. So these are combinations that sort of harken back to the style of the Ghawazi dancers of Egypt, and they are built to be done improvisationally, though there's no reason you couldn't just throw them into a choreography of your own. This DVD is a lot of fun as it includes my troupe Urban Gypsy, and it also has a lot of finger cymbal work and some music theory and counting. So check out this combination. If you really enjoy it, please check out Urban Gypsy online. Find us on Facebook, find us on Instagram, find us on YouTube. There's a lot of fun tribal goodness going on there. And then if you would like to learn more combinations in this style, I invite you to come over to my online studio at sahirabellydances.teachable.com. I have an entire tribal package there, as well as more tribal choreographies for you to check out. So enjoy and happy dancing. So this movement is called the Elvis pelvis for reasons that you will soon become aware of. I'm going to start breaking it down with the feet first. I'm going to give you the cue for every movement if you're doing these movements improvisationally, and if you're not, you can just leave the cue off. So starting here, the cue, if you would like to cue it, is just a shoulder shimmy on 7/8. The footwork is going to begin with a jazz square, starting with the right foot crossing over. So you're going to cross over right, step back left, open up right, and from here you're going to transfer your weight to the left with a bit of a hip hit. Yeah, so that's 4. From here, you're going to go into the Elvis pelvis. So let's look at this idea. This is a pelvic V. You're going to push your weight back onto your left hip by sort of squeezing here in the back and pushing your hip behind you. Squeeze both glutes to bring your pelvis underneath you, and then push your hip behind you to the right, transferring your weight to the right leg. Let's try that again, bringing it back to the center and then taking it left. Let's do this a few times just to get used to this idea. Contract center, push back on the right. Contract center, push back on the left. This is your Elvis impersonation section, so really go with it, play with it. So center, right, center, left. Center, right, center, left. Your weight is shifting to the center, then back to the left, center, and then back to the right. So this is your Elvis pelvis section. This is just going to be and 5 and 6. So you hit 4 to the left and 5 and 6. You're just going to go over to the right and to the left. So putting that in with the feet, starting with our jazz square. It's 1, 2, 3, hit 4 and 5. And 6, and from here your weight is on the left. You're going to take your hips behind you in a half hip circle around to the right, and from here slide it straight back through to the left. So starting from the beginning again, I'm going to add in the shoulder shimmy. If you've cued it, this is 7/8. Continue your shoulder shimmy for the first 3 counts. 1, 2, 3. Let it go here. Keep your arms in second. 4 and 5. And 6, arms are going to come in front of you, 7, 8. Once again with that circle, your arms started here in second, they're crossing in front of you as your hips go behind, and then they're opening up to 4th position here. One more time from the beginning, this is 1, 2, 3, hit 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8. From here, you're going to do a series of very slow hip twists forward and back, very flat-footed, very folkloric. So I want you to keep this flat-footed twist, twist. It's going to travel you to the right, and you're pushing forward on the right, forward on the right. So we're traveling to the right for 2 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to start to turn to our right for the next 2. 5, 6, 7, 8. At this point, you're facing the side wall. Yeah? So one more time after our Elvis pelvis, and 5 and 6, 7, 8. We're twisting 1, 2, 3, 4. Turning 5, 6, 7, 8. From here, we're going to go into a series of shimmies. They're just straight up Egyptian style knee shimmies, and you're going to add a slide in the hips. The hips are going to go to the left, pause, to the center, pause, to the left, pause, to the center, pause. So that's your pattern, to the left, to the center. Shimmy, shimmy, stop, shimmy, shimmy, stop. You're going to look with that shimmy to the left, to the center, to the left, to the center. You've come here, we ended right here. Arms are going to come down to frame the hips. You're immediately going to do a quarter turn to face the back. Shimmy, shimmy, left, pause. Shimmy, shimmy, center, pause. Do it one more time with another quarter turn to your right. Shimmy, shimmy, left, pause. Shimmy, shimmy, center, pause. Yeah, so let's put that from the beginning, from the box, from the jazz square. We're going 1, 2, 3, hit 4, Elvis pelvis, and 5, and 6, 7, slide through to 8. That's pretty fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, turning 5, 6, 7, 8. Shimmy, 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 quarter turn, 7, 8. From here, we're going into a hagala, or a 3/4 shimmy on the down with a twist. We're going to start on our left leg. If I were to face forward to show you how this looks, the base of the move is this twisting step, a lift and a down as you step on a twist. And you're going to put a shimmy on top of this with a pause. Shimmy, pause, shimmy, pause, shimmy, pause. So this is your hagala, nice and slow. We're going to actually do it pretty quickly in the combination, but let's do a couple more of these and then try speeding it up. It will be walking you forward within the context of the combination. A little faster. Shimmy, pause, shimmy, pause, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. Stepping down on that foot. So when your foot hits the ground, your hip is on the down. And a 1, and a 2. This is a hagala. So this is what we're going to do to travel back to our spot. So if you remember, we just ended facing back. We did our shimmy, shimmy, pause, quarter turn, shimmy, shimmy, pause, shimmy, shimmy, pause. From here, hands are going in front of you here, and this is your cute, cheeky moment where you get to look over your shoulder at the audience as you travel forward with your hagala, starting on the left, because when you finish your shimmy, your weight sort of ends up on the right as you come back to center. So from here, we're going and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. Weight is on the right. 5 is a hip hit left. There's a pause on 6. You're going to look left with that hit. This is 7, hit to the right with a look to the right. 8 is another hit to the left, but you're going to look center, because if we're doing this improvisationally, this is the point when the leader's going to cue something else. So you want to be looking at her. Yeah? That's the whole thing. So let's try it nice and slow. Feet and arms and head, everything from the top. With the optional cue, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, hit 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8. Twisting 1, 2, 3, 4, turning 5, 6, 7, 8. Shimmy, pause, shimmy, pause, shimmy, pause, shimmy, pause. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. Hit, 7, 8. One more time with the counts a little bit faster, and then we'll try it with the music. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turning 5, 6, 7, 8. And a 1, and a 3, and a 5, and a 7, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. 5, 7, 8. Awesome. Let's try that with the music. 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8.